Okay, everyone. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started with our tour. If you just joined us, welcome. My name is Amy. I'm with our Agent Experience Department. So I'll be giving you an overview of exp.world. At the end of our presentation, if you do have any questions at all, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. And then after the presentation, we're going to head over to what we call the infosphere. I'm not sure if anyone has been over to that part of the campus yet, but inside of the infosphere, you can find all sorts of resources and tools that are available to you as agents. You're going to find information about onboarding and getting started. So I'll give everyone kind of a little mini tour of the info center. As I was saying earlier, I do have a presentation that I'm going to go over. If you'll notice straight ahead from where you're sitting, you will find a presentation. It's going to have our world tour times posted, and you're going to see the white little robot there in the center. You can go ahead and click on that screen, and then you can go ahead and zoom in just so you can see the screen a little bit better. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. So these are the times when we give our tours. So we give the tours 3 times a day, Monday through Friday. So we have a tour at 10 o'clock Pacific, and then we have our 12 noon Pacific tour. And then the last tour of the day will be 2 o'clock Pacific. Next screen here, we're going to look at the bottom portion of your menu. So this is where you're going to find your microphone button and the chair option to sit down in any of our auditoriums or meeting rooms. So this is what the screen will look like. And I'm going to talk through each one of these options from left to right. So the first option you see, that's your microphone button. So anytime you want to turn your mic on, you can just hit the microphone button. So when your mic is turned on, it will be blue. And then when it's turned off, it's just going to be red with a line going through it. Next option you're going to see, this is what we call the megaphone. Now, the megaphone you're really not going to use when you're just walking around the campus. You'll use the megaphone if you're in maybe a big auditorium or a meeting room. Once you turn your megaphone on, you'll be able to hear kind of from a far distance away. Because typically, a lot of the auditoriums and meeting rooms, they're kind of big spaces. So if you're kind of in the back of an auditorium or a meeting room and say the presenter is kind of on the stage area, you might not be able to hear them. But if you turn the megaphone on, you're going to be able to hear them just fine. Then the next option, you're going to find the camera. That's an actual webcam, so you can share your screen with anyone. We also have the chair option. So again, that will sit you down in any part of the campus. Also, all of the different meeting rooms as well where we have seating. The next option, the smiley face, that's where you can find the emojis. So these are all of the different emojis that we can use inside of the chat box. And then we also have 4 commands that you can do with your avatar. This is what we call the emotes. So if you ever have any questions when you're in class, you can hit the number 1 key. That will raise your hand. Number 2, you can wave. Number 3 will be to clap. And then number 4 will be to dance. Next option you're going to see is the question mark. That will take you right to what we call our knowledge base, where we talk about frame. So, a lot of details and things that we can do in frame, which are really cool. We also have a section for feedback. So, you can add comments and suggestions and feedback that will go right to the development team. And then we also have a support chat, which will connect you to the tech support department. So anytime you have any questions tech related, or maybe your mic or your sound isn't working when you're here in the campus, you can open a live chat with tech support. And you'll also have the option at the bottom right hand side where you see the question mark help button. You can go through chat that way as well. So, a couple different ways to get into chat. And then we're going to have the gear. That's where all of your settings will be located for your campus. So your audio and video settings will be there, your user settings for just your campus on its own, and then also the avatar settings where you can update and change your avatar anytime you'd like. Another quick tip that we have too, when you're using your mic, you can use actually the M key. So you can toggle your mic on and off using the M key, or you can just hit the little microphone button with your mouse to turn it on and off. So, a couple different ways that we can use our mics. Next screen here, we're going to look at the top portion of your menu where you see the people number, where the chat box is located, and the go to button to get to the different departments. So, this is what that screen will look like. So, at the top where you see people 18, this will tell you how many people are logged into what we call the frame. You can go to any of these people, you can send them messages, and if you're maybe having a conversation with someone and maybe they disappeared on you, you can click on their name and then you're going to see a blue arrow going to the right. Once you click on that blue arrow, that will take you right to where the person is located. And then we're going to have a chat option. So when you're using the chat box, when you're in a private room, so let's say you're talking to a staff member, or if you're talking to myself or Sandy at Giselle at the information desk, you're going to be put in what we call a zone. These are private rooms. No one can hear our conversation when you're outside of that private room. They would have to walk in order to hear the conversation, but we're going to have a chat here. We can share texts, we can share files, websites, all that good stuff. And then we have the main chat box. So, main is you're going to be able to see everyone chatting. And then private, that will just be one on one. If you're talking to someone, you're going to have your own chat box. And then we're going to have the go to button. So, this is how you're going to get around the campus. You can get to all of the departments this way. You can get to your broker room, and then also all of the different places where the university teaches all of the live training. So, this is what the go to button will look like. So, when you click on go to, where we have agent support circled, this is where you're going to find the staff. So the first option is the infosphere. We're going to be heading over there in just a few minutes, but that's where you can find all of those resources and tools that I was talking about earlier. Then you're going to have the expert care department. So anytime that you have questions, you can always teleport to expert care. We are here 24/7. So day or night, if you have any questions or if you need anything, please visit expert care. And then we're going to have the transactions department. They can help with listing questions, anything to do with the status of your commission check, or if you need a DA. So, a DA is a disbursement authorization form. Sometimes agents will need that information for their files. You can get that information at transactions. Then we're going to have the accounting department. So, accounting can help with eXp stock options, rev share questions. If you ever need to update your direct depositing account, so where the money is coming to pay for your dues. So, if you received a new debit or credit card and you need that updated, accounting can handle that for you. And then also anything to do with tax forms like the 1099, that's also through accounting. And then we're going to have tech support. So, tech can help with anything tech related in regards to eXp platforms. So, this could be eXp World questions, anything to do with your enterprise account, mic and sound issues. That's all going to be handled through tech support. And they can also help with KV Core as well. They handle KV Core questions. And then this screen here under Go To, this is how you're going to get to your state broker room. So anytime that you need to talk to your broker, you can just click on the Go To button at the top, and then you'll select US broker rooms. And then to the right, you're going to see all of the state flags. They'll be in alphabetical order. You will have this kind of scroll bar that you can move so you can see all of the states there. And then you'll just click on your state flag. It will take you right over to the broker room. And then this screen here where it says eXp University, this is where all of the live training happens. So you can get to the Productivity Center, the National Training Auditorium, the University Auditorium will be here as well. Now we're going to look at what a department looks like. So anytime that you have questions for the staff, just going to use expert care as an example. So when you arrive, this is what the lobby will look like. And at the top, you're going to find a button that says, I have a question. So depending on what department you're in, you might maybe get another a little window that pops up that may be a specific question you may have. That way we can get you to the correct person depending on what kind of question you have. But make sure that you click on I have a question. This will let the staff know that you're waiting and you have a question. And then as soon as someone's available, they're going to teleport you automatically to a private table where you're going to be able to meet with someone. And then this screen here, top right corner, you're going to find the three bars. This is where all of your support settings will be. So you can get links here to the knowledge base. If you're using Discord server, we will have information on how to use Discord when you're in Frame. So Frame is the platform that we are in right now. And depending on what platform you're using, if you're on your Mac or your PC, your mobile device, or if you're into VR, we're going to have all of those commands for you depending on what you're using. You can also go through and create your profile this way. So you can update your profile and you can also update your avatar as well. And that will be just under the profile option there at the top. These are just some quick shortcuts that we can use. So anytime you want to change your view, so let's say you don't want to see the back of your avatar and you just want to see what's in front of you. If you hit the V key, you won't see the back of your avatar. But you can always change it back. If you hit V again, you'll go back to like your default screen. And then the M key, again, that will turn your mic on and off for you. And then the C key, that is a shortcut to customize your avatar. It will get you over to the menu to update and create your avatar. And then the ways to get around the campus. We always recommend using your arrow keys. We find that's the easiest way to navigate your avatar. And you can also use the W, S, D, and A keys as well. And then those commands that you can do with your avatar. So again, if you hit the number one key, that will raise your hand. Number two will be to wave. Number three will be to clap. And then number four will be to dance. So I'm just going to stop right here. Does anyone have any questions at all about what we went over today? You can go ahead and unmute your mic if you'd like, or you can just type your question in the chat box, whatever you prefer. I'll see if anything popped in here. So yes, so regarding your speaker volume, you can turn it up on your menu, like at the bottom, almost like your toolbar in the corner. You should have the sound feature there. So depending on what you're using, like if you're on a headset or if you're using your earbuds, that should pop up and then you can just click on that option and then from there you'll just raise your volume up. But that's the only way that I know to maximize the volume. And then the megaphone, when it's blue, that means it's turned on, just like the mic button. And then when it's turned off, it's just going to be like a white color. And then that's how you'll know if your megaphone is turned on or off. Yes, Tara, you can get links here too. We will share those links if you need anything. Like, if you need a link to the new agent starter kit or if you want to get certified for express offers, we can share that information in chat. Yes. Okay, anyone else have any questions before we head over to the infosphere? We'll go check that area out. All right. Well, if we are ready to go, everyone, we can go ahead and click on the Go To button at the top and then go ahead and select Agent Support. It's going to be just a folder. You can just click on it once. And then to the right, you're going to click on and see Infosphere. So go ahead and click on Infosphere and we will meet there. Okay, everyone, I'm just going to turn my mic on here. Okay, so welcome. This is our infosphere. So, again, this area, a lot of different resources to help you, especially if you're brand new to eXp and you're really not sure what to do or how to get started. Definitely check out this section here. So, if you look at the direction that I'm facing on the left along the wall, you'll find information about our luxury program, also the commercial side of eXp with information, and then also our referral division. In the center part here, kind of in the back, we will have um, materials in Spanish. So if you know or if you have any Spanish speaking agents maybe on your team, we do have resources in Spanish. And then to the right of the Spanish section there, we have the onboarding area. So there's a lot of resources to get you started over in onboarding. We also have the mentor program. You'll see the booth straight ahead. Mentor program is a program that Expert Care manages. So if you're in maybe the mentor program as a mentee or you are a mentor already, and if you have any questions, that's the best place to go for assistance. And then right across from the mentor booth, we have the Icon program. Brian Smith is with our Icon program. Again, another program through Expert Care. If you have any questions at all, what Icon is, Brian is awesome. He's great to talk to. He'll be able to fill you in on Icon. And then on the other side of Brian, up against the wall there, where you see US agent centers by state, that's where you can find your join guide for your state. So you're going to find your point of contacts, your broker information, everything to do with getting started with your state will be in that section. And then on the other side of the Agent Center, we have the training section. So definitely grab the on demand library. We have a ton of content that you can view anytime. It's all on demand training. And then across from the training section, we have our Revenos program. That's another program expert or EXP is a part of. And then we also have our eXp solutions where you're going to find all of the different partners that we work with. They do give tours of what we call the expo hall. They'll kind of break down and talk about all of the different partners that we work with. And then right across from eXp Solutions, against the wall there, we'll have information about global and Canada. And we'll have a quick video to customize your avatar if you ever need to update and change your avatar. And then the direction that I'm facing, I'm kind of turning here. We do have our QR code that will connect you to Expert Care. You can contact us by phone, you can email, you can text, or you can just visit us here in eXp World. So just make sure that you scan the QR code before you leave this area here. You can always come back though. And then also another quick tip, anytime that you need to go back to kind of the start of the campus, you can click on the go to button at the top And then you can just select a welcome area that will take you right to the beginning of the campus. And right across from the start of exp.world, that's where myself and Sandy and Giselle hang out. So if you have any questions at all, if you're looking for a class location or a department, you can always walk up to us too. We're more than happy to help. Another cool feature when you're in a department, you can always click on the go to button at the top there. And then to the right, depending on what department you're in. So, for instance, we're here in the infosphere. These are kind of quick ways to get to the different booths. So, if you need to get over to accounting, you can click on accounting and it will take you there. You want to learn more about eXp Canada or commercial or global. You need a copy of the ICA, the Policies and Procedures Manual. All of this information will be here for you. We also have these really cool portals as well. So if you're here in the infosphere and if you need to talk to someone in expert care, we have a portal. You can just step on the platform. They're usually going to be right in the middle here. And then where you see the circle, you can click on that circle and that will take you right over to the expert care desk. And then on the other side, the other portal, that will take you to what we call our Explorer room. And there's going to be some self help information there that you can access inside of the Explorer room as well. So, does anyone have any questions at all about the infosphere? All right. Well, everyone, you are more than welcome to hang out here, look at the different areas of the infosphere. Please let us know if you have any questions at all. I know there was a lot of information, so please, if you think of something later, just let us know. So, everyone, thank you for joining me today on our presentation and our overview of our exp.world and the infosphere, and hope to see you all soon. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.
All right, so that's the world tour. I hope that you enjoyed it. Pretty informative. How you can get to those different departments really easy. Pretty crazy how quick you can get information. Like I've said in my other videos, I've gone to accounting at night after I put the kiddos down, and there's been someone there to help me. I've gone to transactions at night after I put the kiddos down with the missus, and there's been someone to help me. It's just mind blowing how easy it is to get help at eXp Realty. If I need an itemized sheet of my closing to know where the payments were and what I made and all that stuff, it's easily there available in the enterprise dashboard. If I need to go to the marketing center to get one of the pieces of the 5,500 different pieces of marketing that's available, it's there in enterprise to be able to easily get to. So just having everything on the cloud, being able to work from anywhere, having over 2,000 people in staff at eXp helping me in my day-to-day real estate business, it's just absolutely mind-blowing, guys. So there's just not enough good things I could say at eXp Realty and about eXp Realty. So I just want to share it with you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's world tour. Any questions? Give me a call, shoot me a text, or shoot me an email. Love to chat with you about eXp Realty and how it's obsessed with your success. All right, guys. Josh Barnett, eXp Realty. See you on the next one.